Never eat these 3 foods if you're over 60, they destroy your joints. Common foods that silently damage aging bodies, and what to eat instead. Hi there, friends. If you're over 60, or even approaching it, there's something very important I want to share with you today. It's about your joints. Those amazing but often underappreciated parts of your body that keep you moving, bending, walking, and enjoying life. But if you've noticed more stiffness, popping, or pain in your joints lately, you're not alone. Millions of people over 60 experience joint pain. And while we often blame old age or wear and tear, the real problem might be something hiding in your kitchen. That's right. Certain everyday foods can silently trigger inflammation in your joints, making pain worse, mobility harder, and recovery slower. Today, I'll walk you through 3 foods you should avoid if you're over 60, and more importantly, what to eat instead to keep your joints strong and pain-free. Host. Hi, I'm Dr. Susan E. Williams, and I've spent over a decade helping older adults like you live stronger, healthier lives. My goal with this channel is to give you trusted advice that's easy to follow, without the medical jargon. So let's dive in. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's talk about what's really happening inside your joints, and the surprising foods that might be making things worse. Food number 1. Processed deli meats. The hidden inflammation bomb in your sandwich. The first food you should avoid is something many people enjoy in sandwiches or quick snacks: processed deli meats, like ham, bacon, bologna, and salami. These meats are loaded with preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, high sodium levels, and saturated fats. All of these ingredients have been shown to increase inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation is one of the leading causes of joint pain and stiffness. In fact, several studies link processed meats to higher levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker for inflammation in the body. And for older adults, whose joints are already under more stress, this adds fuel to the fire. What to eat instead? Anti-inflammatory protein swaps. Instead of processed meats, try lean anti-inflammatory proteins like grilled salmon, skinless chicken, or plant-based options like lentils and chickpeas. Salmon, for example, is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which actually help reduce joint inflammation and stiffness. Even a few simple swaps each week can make a difference in how your joints feel and how you move. Food number 2. Refined sugar, especially in breakfast foods and drinks. It's sweet, but it's sabotaging your joints. Now, let's talk about the second food, or rather, ingredient, that may be silently damaging your joints: refined sugar. You'll find it in pastries, cereals, packaged snacks, soda, and even your morning coffee if you're not careful. The problem? Sugar triggers your body to release pro-inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. These chemicals worsen swelling in your joints, especially if you already have conditions like osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. And here's the kicker: as we age, our metabolism slows down. So the sugar that didn't affect us in our 30s and 40s, it now sticks around longer, spiking inflammation and even contributing to weight gain. Extra weight, of course, puts more pressure on joints, particularly the knees, hips, and lower back. Every extra pound adds nearly 4 pounds of pressure to your knees. So reducing sugar helps not just with inflammation, but also with relieving physical pressure. What to eat instead? Natural sweetness, low impact on joints. Instead of sugary cereals and baked goods, reach for whole fruit like berries or apples. They're naturally sweet and loaded with antioxidants that fight inflammation. You can also sweeten things naturally with cinnamon, stevia, or a touch of raw honey in moderation. These give you flavor without the spike, and your joints will thank you for it. Now I know, cutting back on sugar isn't always easy, but even small changes can bring real relief. Try switching your breakfast routine or skipping that afternoon cookie. Your joints could feel better in just a few days. Food number 3 is something many of us grew up eating. White bread, white pasta, and refined crackers, all part of the refined carbohydrate family. These foods are stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. What's left is a high glycemic food that quickly turns into sugar in your body, which then spikes inflammation the same way sugar does. Worse yet, these refined carbs can increase something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds directly damage joint tissue and speed up cartilage breakdown. Not good. What to eat instead? Whole grain, joint-supporting swaps. Instead of white pasta or bread, choose whole grains like oats, quinoa, barley, or brown rice. These foods are not only better for your blood sugar, they're also rich in fiber, which reduces inflammation and supports healthy digestion, too. Bonus: Whole grains also help you feel full longer, which can help with weight management, another key factor in keeping your joints healthy. Quick recap. So let's recap. If you're over 60 and want to protect your joints, avoid these 3 foods as much as possible. Processed deli meats, full of inflammatory preservatives. Refined sugars, found in pastries, soda, and sweet breakfast foods. Refined carbs, like white bread, pasta, and most box crackers. And instead, fuel your body with anti-inflammatory foods like wild salmon, berries, leafy greens, and whole grains. These changes may seem small, but they can truly transform how your joints feel each day. Call to action, friendly tone. Did this video help you? Then please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more senior health tips every week. We cover everything from nutrition to simple exercises to live your best life after 60. And now I'd love to hear from you. What's one food you're going to swap out this week? Leave a comment below, and let's help each other stay strong and pain-free.